on. What a quintessential, spectacular New York day. Are we feeling the love? This is spectacular. I am so delighted to be here to launch an endeavor that many thought had been given up for dead. Except today it's all about new life. And I'm so excited to be here with extraordinary leaders who would not give up on the boldness of a project like this. I want to thank Rick Cotton. I'll be introducing him in a minute, but he is the genius and the person behind so many of the transformative projects that are legacy making, that years from now he will say, how did people come out of the pandemic? And we'll say, we built with leaders like Rick Cotton. I want to thank him for what he does. Congressman Gregory Meeks, who in his responsibility of Foreign Relations Committee travels the world. I have a feeling you spend more time in this airport than just about anybody. So this is all about you, Greg. This might make sure you have a good experience as you travel the world on behalf of our country. Congressman Greg Meeks, a great friend, a champion for things. Donovan Richards, who makes references to the fact that I always come here with lots and lots of money for his borough. Don't tell all the other boroughs, okay? Just keep that between us. Always proud to work with you, a great champion. Gerald Burchell, Executive Director of New Terminal 1 Group. Congratulations, this is extraordinary. Let's get this done. Rafael Del Pino, another leader. We've seen him in many other projects, the chairman of Ferrovio, and I want to thank him for his work with Terminal 1 as well. Also, I mentioned building things. Nothing gets built of consequence in this entire state without Gary LaBarbera and his incredible men and women of labor, making sure the shovels are in the ground and we do spectacular projects. To the entire board of leadership at the Port Authority, it's been a long journey as well. And I thank all of you for your commitment. And also, there's someone who's just kind of just fun to have here. Adds a little bit of star power. I know this is New York City. It's hard to find somebody who's going to impress everybody. We're in New York, like everybody comes here. But when we say, we're going to have Magic Johnson here as well. I mean, how about the star power of that? I might have kind of caught you off guard that he was going to be here today, but kind of a no-look pass over there. I grew up with a bunch of brothers. It was all about basketball. It was all about magic. And although, and I shouldn't say this, and I won't. Well, maybe I will. Had a little playground basketball the other day with the mayor of New York. You can look at social media and see how that one went. Okay. I'm just too diplomatic to say anything. But now I'm just gonna say this is, you know, in magic, this is a chance to celebrate what you've done with your star power, how you've harnessed that to transform lives and to invest in projects in parts of our cities where people had not gone before. And I thank you for that. And I only wish that others would follow your leadership. What a different country we'd live in if others used that power they have, the celebrity they have because of their incredible success as an athlete, and to do that, to do good for other people. So I honor you for your lifetime of support since you left the court and what you've done for our nation. So thank you, Magic Johnson. And I'll just say, Larry Bird never came to a place like this and built an airport. Where's Larry? I don't see. We got a nice. I don't see Larry. I don't see Larry. So, you know, I gotta stop. And I know everyone at JFK is tired of seeing me because I'm always here. There is so much going on here, and I know every single person. I feel like I know them personally, especially my years as lieutenant governor when this was my commute. You know, I live in Buffalo, and this was my commute, go back and forth to this airport almost on a daily basis. And so I honor the people who work at this airport, the people who showed up during a pandemic to make sure that people could be served. You know, never forget the restaurant workers, the maintenance workers, the baggage handlers, the airline workers. They showed up, and a lot of people were just zooming into life. And so we honor them every single day. And they literally kept this city and this state moving. So when I think about bold plans for our state and for our nation, I think about them as well. Because today is just proof that when people pull together, they can rise up in a powerful, powerful way. So this is a big day for New York. long time in coming. And there's been a lot of stops and starts with this project. Don't need to go through all the bad history. Some people here in the front row might have PTSD from that, so I won't bring back those images. But there were so many delays and moments when it just felt like it just wouldn't happen. And when the pandemic hit, you know, it halted air travel. I mean, what was the future of air travel 2 years ago? No one could have imagined what it would take to start saying, no, but we think it's going to be better. We're going to get through this. And that's what vision's all about. It seemed like an impossibility, but my administration likes to make the impossible possible. And that's what we've worked on it to achieve in the first year in office. And when I took office, there was a lot of uncertainty around this project. Rick and I sat in our office and we talked about it, and I said, what are some of the big projects that have been held up because of the pandemic? What else has to happen? I said, give me something that is truly, truly bold and transformative, because I want to send a message around the nation that this is New York. We may have been hardest hit by this pandemic, but we're going to rise up the furthest. And big projects put a stamp on that and say, yes, we can do anything. So we dream big. We dream big with this project. So this is the project that got the bill done. We're here today to officially announce plans to build, move this further since we were met in December when I first announced the plans to move this forward. But I said, let's make this a world-class hub. Many of us travel. This is New York, for God's sakes. We should always have the best in everything. It's not asking a lot, is it? This is New York. This is our brand. It's that swagger that we've always had. We've got that back. We've never lost that. But we need a world-class hub to welcome people from around the world and let them know who we are. This is our identity. So today we're here to announce that we are finally, after years of delay, breaking ground on phase 1 of Terminal 1. That's extraordinary. We're serving a number of international airlines, and also this phase 1. Of course, my first question is, how long is that going to take? And someone said 2030. I said, I don't know. I'm the same age as Magic Johnson. I'm not sure I'm going to be alive by then. Okay, let me check my watch here. How long is 2030? So we've got to get this done. And so we are going to have phase 1 completed by 2026. That's more reasonable. I can see 2026 down the road. And we'll have 14 new gates. So in 2026, it'll be spectacular. We'll all be done by 2020. I hope we're not all done. I hope the project's all done by 2030. So in 4 years, travelers are going to see a whole new experience here. And when it's complete, it's going to be spectacular. It's going to be spectacular. Rick and I were just chatting that this could be among the greatest terminals in the world. I said, well, let's make sure we are the greatest. And this will be the largest freestanding terminal, not just here, but in the nation. You know, so we are dreaming big. 2.4 million square feet with 23 gates. That is bold, that is ambitious. It's going to be beautiful, naturally lit, state-of-the-art amenities. So even if you're flying economy, you're going to have a first-class experience. And this is best part for me, it's a $9.5 billion project. My favorite words, 100% privately funded. How about that? Gary, this one's for you. 10,000 jobs, 6,000 in construction. It's going to be made by the most talented workforce known to man and womankind. And that includes 30% MWBE, because that is our commitment to lifting people up. 30% right here, you heard it. So let's get it done. I also want to thank Congressman Meeks and Borough President Richards for leading the JFK Redevelopment Council. This is a powerful group that speaks for the people who sometimes feel that, you know, big projects come and go and they haven't been paid attention to, yet they're the ones who planted the flag here. They're the ones who live here. This is their home. And we have to respect them and to hear their needs, and you are the vehicles for that. And I thank you for your leadership in that role as well. So thank you. And everyone knows I share a belief with all of you that we need to keep focusing on our airports, especially JFK here. It already serves more international airports than any airport in the country. That's already our name. But we're going to even do more. And I'm going to continue talking about what we're doing elsewhere on these grounds. $18 billion plan, $18 billion to transform JFK into what it includes almost $4 billion for our Terminal 6, $1.5 billion Terminal 4, $425 million for expansion of Terminal 8. And that's on top of what we're doing at LaGuardia. If you've been to LaGuardia lately, maybe if you're JFK fans, you don't go there. But it's extraordinary. It is amazing. People walk through there and their jaw drops. I mean, people want to look up again. It's kind of when I'm at Penn Station. Sorry to smack on Penn Station again. I was just there. But we're doing it better. Because right now, you go through a place like Penn Station and the former LaGuardia and former airports, you just wanted to look down. You shuffled along, you know, just kind of in the masses. You didn't have any reason to feel optimistic, put a smile on your face. Now when you come through our airports, you see beautiful artwork that lifts the spirit, lifts the soul. You see the light coming in from the heavens. It is a transformative, positive, very human experience that has been long denied because people before us didn't have the vision that we have today. That's what excites me so much. And that is why we think about this project and rebuilding JFK overall. This is what this city and this state deserve. So mark my words, this project will be worthy of the name, not just New York, but also the name of President John F. Kennedy. To paraphrase him, he once said, "Let us not despair, but act. Let us accept our responsibility for the future." And after a pandemic filled with too much despair, far too much despair, here in New York we are acting. And we're accepting the responsibility for our future by literally building a brighter one with projects like this for our state. So I thank all of you. I thank you for your participation. We are open for business. This is New York. And because this is people's first impression, I know their first impression is going to be, wow, wow, this is extraordinary. So I want to thank everyone. Welcome the leader who's making this happen. That is our own Rick Cotton. Thank you very much, Rick.